YouTube! Country CEO back in the house again. Look, man, more game, more game, and more game, right? Look, man, got a little something for y'all today. An experience that happened to me. And I know I've been talking about a whole lot of asphalt, and all that kind of good stuff. And so I had something that happened the other night uh, that I want to make you aware of and to give you some game on, nothing serious, but something that you're going to deal with when you're doing asphalt and you need to be prepared to handle, right? So look, man, it's a beautiful day. I'm out here on this evening. It feels good, temperature's good. Unfortunately, just come off a 3-day rain, but that's good. I mean, we come off 3 straight weeks of working days and nights, so we were tired anyway. All right, and so something happened here the other night with one of the trucks. It actually happened to the other truck too, and I want to show it to you, and I want to show you what you need to do about that. All right, so look, take a look. All right, YouTube, there it is. Take a look. You see that raggedy looking mud flap? All right, and then you see the one on that side, which is basically a new one. All right, and so I want to give you a little game. One of the pitfalls of hauling asphalt is that sooner or later you're going to have a knucklehead, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, is going to pull a mud flap off, right? If you're familiar with these paving machines, they move them up and down when you are putting the asphalt in, and you got the bed in the air. When you got the bed in the air, your mud flaps go down, right? And so sometimes they get caught in that machine and you get them pulled off. So look, first thing I want to show you, you see the one on the left here. Well, the problem with this mud flap from the beginning is that it was a 36-inch mud flap. I don't like 3-foot mud flaps anyway, right? So that's the number one problem, but it came with the truck. They were brand new, so I left them on there, right? I knew they weren't gonna last because every time I get a new mud flap, that happens. So as you can see, what has happened to that mud flap is that after I would dump the asphalt, the mud flap would end up, let me show you, end up on top of the tire right here, right? It would end up laying on the tire, right? And what that would do is that would, basically just rub it to death, rub the rubber, whatever. And so now you see what has happened, okay? All right, so I still got it on there, but beware of that. If you get those long mud flaps, I wasn't thinking. I could have very easily told the salesman, hey, look, man, take those new long ones off and put me some new short ones on, and he would have done it, right? Just wasn't thinking. Wasn't really that important to me, right? Wasn't thinking about that, right? So you guys that are buying trucks, getting trucks, might be something you want to consider, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of asphalt. Have them to put you some shorter mud flaps on, right? All right, and so the other day, what happened here is that they tore this one completely off, right? Obviously, I've put a new one on there, all right? You can see that. Put a new one on there. All right, and as you can see, it's simply just 4 bolts that pretty much hold that thing up there. 4 bolts, right? Something you can do yourself. You ain't got to go to the shop for that. All right, but you notice that mud flap is about 24 inches, right? And so when I went to buy 2, and I got 2, I just hadn't put the other one on, he asked me did I want the 36, 30 inch, or 24. I told him give me the 24 inches, which basically 2 foot, right? And as you can see, that's long enough, man. That is long enough to catch most of what is something gonna fly up, right? Right? And most of the time, anything that comes off them tires, look, that's considered road hazard anyway. So we ain't gonna be tripping about that, right? All right, so even on a previous video, I showed you some things the asphalt machine has done. You can see it's really damaged that left light. I'm gonna buy a cover and just put another one for the second time rather, replacing on top of that. And I'm wondering, am I gonna have to maybe see about pushing my lights backwards, because I know asphalt is gonna be something that we're gonna consistently do, okay? All right, so this is just a little game for you, right? Hauling asphalt, you got a little few pitfalls that you got to deal with. It's all part of it. All right. The best thing to do is just make the adjustments, do what you got to do to make it feasible and make it work, right? All right. So no need to get upset with the folks. It happens. I done hauled for like 3 or 4 different asphalt companies in the last few weeks, and so went out there the first day with this one. Boom, tears my mud fluff off of this one. The other truck with the company we've been with the most, that company tore a mud fluff off of that one. So it happens. Anybody that's been hauling asphalt, you already know you're gonna get that mud flap tore off at some point or another. Most trailer guys, as you notice with trailers, their mud flaps are such that they can come and they come out and they pin their mud flaps up before they dump. So I'm thinking about that. Maybe that's something I'm gonna have to look at, but I'm gonna try these shorter mud flaps first, see how they work, and if they work all right, then I'm not gonna get into all this getting out pinning mud flaps and up and all that. But if they tearing mud flaps off regular, then I'm gonna have to do something. All right, because that is unnecessary cost that I would be expending too regularly. All right. So look, man, this video has been some value to you. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video about what to do when the asphalt machine tears your mud flaps off, right? All right, so look, man, have a blessed day. I'm out of here. Country CEO, we gone.